first opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
29-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throw complete into the flat out left. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. But he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
On 3rd down, a run by Matt. He takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's the option, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That's going to be caught by Richardson. 30, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Big play there. 73 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. He finds it open past the 40, the 40. He's at the 30, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, 75 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. A short kick taken at the 18. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 74 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game, 14. Rigoberto Sanchez.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd and 1. Lock. There, complete. And he's going to be taken down with a mark marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now Locke throwing on second down. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it'll bring up third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
And a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. From the gun on third down, Locke. Well, that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Pitch it out to Mack. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 40-yard line.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for this one. And he gets it to the 32, giving that for a first down. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, partner, what do you think? It might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. His guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And as a defender, if you go with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Locke working out of the gun. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Broncos.
Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
And the Broncos 1st down.
To the ground now with Lindsey. Down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Lindsey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
The tackle made back at the 9-yard line.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. They'll find Lindsey here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Broncos 21, Colts 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And a short kick taken to about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
You can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Mack. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Back to throw now on first down. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
First and 10, 48 yards.
Back to throw here. Get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking for Campbell downfield. For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now. Drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From midfield, here's Locke. He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And some space here. He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Rosa's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Colts take 17-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
Couldn't get a throw for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
First down, Denver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there. On play action, Lock. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line.
And the Broncos,
they pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First and 10, it's Lindsey. Open space inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Now Locke. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
An 18-yard attempt.
Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. Well, that was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field goal. Tight game. Why not just take the 3?
I know that not all the old rules apply in today's NFL. And in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here with us right now to say why that was probably a good play. I don't know that even the analytics coach would have said that. That seemed like a bad play. Take the points there and move on.
First down, they'll start out with Mack. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
A throw that's complete. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
For the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. shotgun. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. That's Campbell. He's able to get this one right past the 30. That third down conversion good for 23.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Man on the out route. And he'll be out right at the 35. And they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here. Out we go. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards. This out quickly to the left side. And someone and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. Antonio Gandy Golden. 43 yards. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. 24, 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On first down, Locke. And rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Block off of play action. Open man Hamler, that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. Third down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
4th down.
For it. It's locked. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Lindsey. He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Lindsey. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll actually throw it with Locke. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
He will have the Broncos 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they will take a knee here. The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.